I'm Chris Hewitt. I farm in Bentham with my wife Tessa and 2 lads, Stanley and Tommy. I try and buy 100 North of England Mule lambs a year. Sell them as shearlings back in Bentham. We also run a flock of about 100 swale yos just to try a few Leicester lambs out. And we have about 60 white facings to put onto Beltex tubs. A few beef calves, rear a few calves from 6 or 7 week old through to 18 months. I work at a local farm a mile up the road, Andrew Stables at the hill, and I also work at Bentham Auction Mart on sale days. We've just clipped the necks out and the heads, and 1 or 2 just had a bit of fluff on the bellies. They just got tidied up. Literally just had them all running together.
How many times have you dipped these?
We got dipped on Monday and Wednesday morning. Luckily we've hit the weather alright.
This is what you do every year? You sort them as of the Thursday before the Saturday?
Thursday before the Saturday when we get them drawn into the pens. I have a rough idea of what's going where, roughly. Yeah, it's normally on a day Martin's not in an auction, so he comes to help me.
So you took them all, do you?
I kept a few more geld this year. I was thinking of doing a few more shows. Obviously with COVID-19 it stopped me, so it backfired. But yes, majority of them went to the tub. And they go away for wintering. The farmer over there. Just a bit of fresh ground, and it keeps our land fresh around here for when they come home for lambing time, really.
When do you start lambing them?
Try and start lambing these for middle of March. And I don't like them lambing in May. So I pull tubs out in good time. They normally come a tup in nice order. And we just had one that lambed beginning of May, first day of May this time, and the rest they're all done.
Do you scan them?
Yeah, Robert Garth comes and scans them all. And we normally have a very good percentage. It normally is about 160% for these, which is just enough really.
And what do you do with them hogs that have twins?
The lamb stops on them for about 24 hours and then we take it off and I'll give it to my wife. So it goes in pet then. If anybody wants one they can come and have them. But yeah, no, they just suck one lamb outside when they get kicked out and that's it. And when they were dried off, they were all tubed, dry cow tubes.
Why do you choose the North of England mule over other types?
I think they're a bigger, stronger frame shape, and I think they're harder, and I think they last longer. Myself, personally. They're very good mothers, and I've never had aught else to do with any other mules.
So when you go and buy them, what do you look for in your pens?
I look for a good skin, something with a bit of bony about it, and yeah, the brightness of colour. Something I think will look bright as a Shearling next year, hopefully.
You got some, looks like some stiff competition this year at Bentham.
Thanks. Yes, there always is. I think it's the place to sell male Shearlings is Bentham. I think there's some good shape coming Bentham, and whoever wins it's normally worthy winners, to be honest. And everybody puts hard work into it and everybody wants to win, so yeah.
So how's like COVID-19 affected you?
It hasn't really affected my lifestyle. I've managed to go to work. I've not stopped any days off from work, and we've got a little bit more done here at weekends because I've not been in pub. But apart from that, I don't think it's really affected us, but we've managed to be able to sell. I'm just hoping we get these sales out of the way before the second spike comes, if it comes. For everybody's sake, more than anything else. It's been hard on a lot of folk. We've been lucky we've had farm to be on, and kids haven't been cooped up in a flat or anything like that. Plenty to do. Ready for them being back at school. It's a long 6 months, hasn't it? Well, I might not think that. No, they've enjoyed it, but I think they got to missing their mates, didn't they?
So just explain how it works now, Chris.
Just start pulling the better ones out, and then we'll get rid of others out of the way, and then we'll just pick the top pen out and work onto the second pen, third, fourth, etc. till we're finished. Bit of head scratching time.
So just explain, Chris, what you're looking for.
We're just looking for the better shearlings for the first pen. Well, the biggest, the powerfulest, the more correctest in the skin, face, leg colour. I quite like leg colour actually, I think it means a bit.
We used to do it. It was me, Dad, Grandad, and a fella from Kendal called Keith Clements.
Oh yeah.
He used to come. Big friends with Dad, Grandad.
Yeah.
And he used to come. Well, they wanted them back in the day. That chocolate colour, not hard colour. And it were annoying.
So when there was all of you, who decided though?
Grandad had decision. They went for dinner. Next 10 came back in. Come to auction. Keith and Grandad will come to watch them. That first pen's a fair pen, innit? Wouldn't have a clue.
Here.
What, so you swapped him after?
Yeah. Every year we did.
What, so you let your granddad have his
Let
day?
Grandad and Keith have their days. Picking them out. And then as soon as they'd gone out, we'd swap them.
Where are you looking? Oh yeah, that's what one to come. You grab that. If you think there's one that you think, oh come on Chris, please just, if I might not have seen it.
Dinner time! I think we've fittest, cleanest ones out.
I think we've got them, haven't we? What you don't think stands out? Skins.
That on the back, maybe.
Well, I think it is. Sorry. Well, I think we've got stretch, skin and power there, haven't we? Would you agree on that?
Yeah, they're good pen. They're good.
Stretch, skin and power. There's not to stop.
There's still one to come out of here.
There is.
So you could pull another one
So we
out.
could pull Worcestering out of there and put Worcestering out of here into there. Right, so if that's the case, get in here.
Need one out of there.
Pick.
What have we got?
I'm thinking of going for that in a Tessa's.
This will be a first Tessa's one.
Decision.
Final.
Tessa's always won, she's married to me.
You get that on camera.
This is your second pen, right?
First pen. That's
So
second.
we can't miss.
You've had them in and out.
Right, they're done, they can go into building, can't they?
Yeah.
They might head to the car, don't they?
Heads down.
Look for the shed.
So we've sorted top 2 pens up now, so this is it. Rest of them to go. Hopefully see you at Bentham on Saturday. Let's hope for a good, fine day.